Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader at TechTrader.com. It's Tuesday, April 23rd. These are the charts of the day. Markets had a great day today. Technicals were good. A lot of stocks were running. Some stocks that we like moved and some new ones emerged. Let's take a look at a few. On the longs here, ATOS, one of the old day trades from back a month ago when it exploded and then has pulled back in a falling wedge for the last 6 weeks. Yesterday it popped. Today it really surged, got up to as high as 392 before closing at 348, up 65 cents or 23%. A whopping 12.8 million, that's big buying for that stock, and you can see that it popped up above resistance. Now, what I'd look for is an extension and see if we can get one for a run to 465 and then as much as 565. That's my short-term target. AUDC looking great, popped out of a flag today in particular with a surge of 75 cents or 4.6% at 16.99 with a high 17.10. That's the highest level we've seen in a couple of years in the stock. Matter of fact, going back further than that, this is the highest level reached since 04. That's 15 years. At this point, I'm looking for the stock to make a move, and I may get it to the mid-20s. Let's start with something about 22 and then 25. Here's 20 and a half, 21, and then 24. Cats. Pop of about 87 cents or 6.7%. Volume was light, but it looks like it may be emerging. Keep an eye on this one. In particular, for a move above 15, which could get you 18 and 22. CBM coming back after a big surge. You got the resistance 7 3/4, pulled back to 5 1/4, and now it's popping again at 660. Today up 45 cents or 7%. Volume picked up as well. Not greatly though. If it gets through here, I'll be looking for 8.5. That's my next target. EIDX would have popped to new all-time highs today, surging 327 or 13.3%. Volume was pretty good, and OBV was excellent. I would look for a move to the low to mid-30s around 33, 34 zone. EOLS, one of my favorite patterns is a V-bottom with a right-handed extension and/or a platform. That's what this is. V-bottom platform. The declining top sign is also in play. If it should get a quick move above 27, it may accelerate. I'm now looking for 33 and 38. GBTC. Well, I've been talking about this for a couple of weeks. Nice base breakout, pullback, snapback, engulfing day with a surge of 33 cents or 4.5%. I think it runs up to and takes out 7 3/4 and ranges up to an 8 3/4, 9. Iridium. Nice snapback to resistance, jumping $1.52 or 5.7% at 2.1 million. That's the biggest volume in 7 weeks. Looks to me like it wants to run. 32.3 is my target. KSS with a big deal today. With Amazon, and the stock exploded right after the news. The breakaway gap and a big run up into the closing of the high for the day, up 803 or 12%, 15.9 million shares. Now, I think this stock surges and tests that double top at 84. That's my target. Medici Nova, I like this basing pattern. Island reversal, pop out, retest, and now running right up to resistance here. If you ask me, get any move through this area, we should see 12 1/4. And 14, those are my targets. MX popped yesterday, followed through nicely today, and backed off a little at the close from resistance. Nevertheless, it was up 60 cents or 6.5%, 1.6 minute, 1.5 minute trade, the biggest volume in about 7 weeks. So it looks pretty good for an extension to about 11.5 3/4. Qualcomm, well, we put a swing on it when it exploded on the settlement with Apple. The stock has moved steadily since then from 76.5 to today's high of 87.96, almost 88, my target. I think the stock's going to make it up to the low 100s. RIOT, another follow-through day, 3 days in a row up out of the pennant. I'm looking for a move that gets to about 6 3/4 and then 8 3/4. SOLY took a few days to pull back and then bounced yesterday. Inside day today, it followed back through. I think the stock's going to take out this level over 15, make a run at 19.20. That's my call. This is a 1, 2, 3. This is 4. Wave 5 should take up there. SVRA pop breakaway out of a declining top line, a long one, and a key break on a heavy volume, 1.9 million, dropping 105 or 11%. A significant day. There's some resistance above for 1180, 85. That's the near-term target. Then 13 3/4. TLRA, one of our old swings from here where it popped and pulled back, has moved up nicely from 5 to 7 1/4. Today's high 729. That's a breakout, the newest high, or the highest high in a long time, going all the way back to 2013. That's 6-year high. I think now it extends towards 9. Twitter with a big day and a blowout earnings report and strong metrics. You can see that the gap here was moved into. And it may fill that gap or may not, but 41 3/4 is my immediate target. If Baxton fills and consolidates, my next target is 47. Upland Software, one of our old swings, did great as it exploded on first yesterday, it ran up on a merger deal, today on earnings. It's to me like it's headed to 53. And finally, ZYNE, ZYNE, a nice stair-step move up. Broke out of the call yesterday, a little bit of a follow-through today, up 40 cents or 4%. I am looking for 12.5. That's my next target. And that's it for tonight, everybody. Have a good